My boyfriend canceled our anniversary dinner because he was sick. The hostess tagged him in a photo that night. We'd been planning this dinner for a month. Bellini's, the Italian place where we had our first date 3 years ago. I'd bought a new dress, made reservations weeks in advance, taken the afternoon off to get ready. Then Jake texted at noon saying he'd been fighting something all week and it finally caught up with him. Said he was so sorry. Could we reschedule for next weekend? He needed to sleep it off. I was disappointed but tried to be understanding. Stopped by his apartment with soup and medicine on my way home. He barely opened the door, kept the chain on like he was afraid I'd see something, took the bag through the crack, told me he loved me, closed the door. I stood in that hallway feeling like something was off but couldn't name what. That night I was scrolling Instagram when I saw the photo. My friend Michelle had posted from Bellini's. Birthday dinner, champagne on the table. I almost scrolled past. Then I saw him in the background near the back of the restaurant. Jake, wearing the blue button-down I bought him for Christmas. Not sick on his couch. Standing in the same restaurant where we were supposed to be celebrating. I zoomed in until the pixels blurred, convinced I was wrong. Same jawline, same haircut, same watch I'd recognize anywhere. He wasn't at a table with someone, which confused me. Just standing near the kitchen entrance, talking to someone out of frame. I screenshotted it and stared for an hour trying to make it make sense. I did something I'm not proud of. Searched Bellini's location tag and scrolled through every photo from the past month. Jake was in 4 of them. Always in the background near the kitchen or bar. Never at a table, never eating. One photo showed him carrying plates. Another showed him in what looked like a black apron. Was he working there? Why would he work at our restaurant and never tell me? Unless the job was cover for something else. I spiraled for 6 hours and showed up at his apartment at 7 in the morning. He opened the door looking exhausted. Dark circles under his eyes. Still in yesterday's clothes. I pushed past him without waiting. Pulled up the screenshots. Showed him picture after picture of himself at Bellini's over the past month. You weren't sick. You were there. At our restaurant. On our anniversary. I was shaking. Ready for him to lie again. Instead, his face went pale. Not guilty. Something else. The look of someone whose surprise just got ruined. He walked to his dresser without saying anything. Opened the top drawer. Pulled out a small velvet box. My heart stopped. I got laid off 4 months ago. He said quietly. The company restructured and my whole department got cut. I couldn't tell you. You were so stressed with your own job and I didn't want to add to it. He finally looked at me. Bellini's was hiring servers. I took the job because I needed income and because it felt right. The place where we started. I've been working nights for 4 months, picking up every shift I could, saving everything. He opened the box. Inside was a ring. Simple, beautiful, exactly what I would have chosen. I was going to propose last night. Had it all planned with the staff, dessert, and champagne, the whole thing. Then Marcus called in sick and they were desperate. I couldn't say no because I needed the tips. 4 more shifts and I'd have paid this off completely. He set the box on the dresser between us. I told you I was sick because I couldn't explain why I had to work without telling you about the job. And I couldn't tell you about the job without revealing what the money was for. I looked at the ring, at the screenshot still on my phone, at the man who'd been working double shifts for 4 months while pretending everything was fine. Every piece of evidence was real. I just had the story completely wrong. He picked up the box again. This isn't how I wanted to do it. I wanted Bellini's and champagne and your favorite dessert. I wanted perfect because you deserve perfect. He got down on one knee in his tiny apartment, still wearing yesterday's wrinkled clothes, exhausted from serving tables to afford this question. But I guess this is what we get. Will you marry me? I said yes before he finished the sentence. Pulled him up and kissed him and cried into his shoulder. We got married at the courthouse 3 months later and had the reception at Bellini's. His coworkers served us. The hostess who'd tagged him in that photo gave a toast. Said she'd never seen anyone work so hard for a ring. Said she knew I was worth it before meeting me because no one does that for someone they don't love completely. The screenshots are still on my phone. I look at them sometimes to remember that evidence doesn't always tell the whole story. That what looks like betrayal might actually be sacrifice in disguise.